Tem pessoa que faz a live ou deixa uma tela preta ou só coisinha, velho. Não dá pra entender.
Como assim?
O pessoal iniciou a live, mas ele deixa a live no preto, mas só com som. Ou deixa só na tela que já volta, mas fica jogando. Entendeu?
Ah, eu já fiz isso.
E quando a gente pergunta por que o pessoal não responde, só ignora.
Pior que... É porque, tipo, agora antes eu usava o celular pra ver o chat, né? Mas agora eu coloquei o chat no canto esquerdo do computador. Aí eu não preciso mexer no celular.
Uhum.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me.
Ah, eu só acho que deixa eu ter lembrado de te falar. Sabe, tem uma missão. Sabe o meu jato, né?
Uhum.
Tem uma missão que você vai lutar contra ele.
Nossa.
E ainda, sabe qual que é o pior? Ele vai ter um canhãozão, não sei se é laser ou algo do tipo também.
Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining.
Cara, a mulher é a protagonista?
Não. Ela é a tua acompanhante, podemos dizer assim. Ela repara as aeronaves, entende? O Trigger, que é o... Nossa. O famoso 3 risquinhos, entende? O melhor, conforme você vai acompanhando o modo história, né? Quando... Tipo assim, no começo você não é ninguém, né? Daí depois, quando você vai passando o modo história, os inimigos, quando vê teu jato e 3 skins, falam assim, lascou os 3 skins. É muito da hora, velho.
Pega a fama.
Aham. O inimigo já começa a ficar tremendo por causa que é ele, entende?
É quase que nem o filme do Maverick, no início eles ignoravam, quando viu o jato dele depois eles ficavam com medo.
É isso mesmo. Chega a ser engraçado, velho. Por causa que tem uma missão aí que, tipo, nós perdemos contato com todo mundo, né? E a gente vai atacar uma base, o pessoal já entra em desespero.
Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers.
Essa menina ia aparecer no trailer do jogo de sendo derrubado também.
But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself.
Ah, sabe qual que é o pior? Eu não vou falar o que acontece, tá? Mas tipo, tem o inimigo mais foda o teu inimigo mais foda do jogo aí, tirando os drones, né? De humano é a porra de um velho, velho. O velho. O cara, não, é surpreendente, velho. O velho faz, tipo, umas curvas muito pau no cu, velho. Só não é mais chato que os drones, porque os drones parece que não existe. Não existe curva pra eles.
Parou de chover, enfim. Cara, tava 4-5 dias chovendo, cara. No primeiro dia choveu 100 e poucos milímetros.
Caralho.
Ih, tá precisando limpar essa unha, minha filha.
Não limpa até o final do jogo.
Caraca, com esses jatos assim, como é que é o nome? Pô, essa tunagem deles, a cor da lataria, como é que é o nome? Não é platinado?
Laminado?
É, tipo isso. Deve ser camuflado e foda no meio do céu, né? Porque pega o reflexo da luz do céu e fica a cor do céu, né?
Uhum. Eu vou ali tomar um banho agora e deixar ela se jogando aí.
Beleza.
Ah, a primeira missão ele vai te ensinar como que faz as coisas contra o Antu, tá? Fui.
Valeu.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, higher into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw Osia's fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Right. You should have been wearing a vest with me, piece of junk. should have built it to turn too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Objetivo: abate bombardeiros hostis. Área disparada. Ligou o controle de novo. Oh, miséria. Tiger com... Tá. PGTTU 95. Permissão.
Mage Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Column Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Your situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Read that. Column Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1.
Is it on the bombers? Give us some intel.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Enemy bomber
Acho que
confirmed
fazer
down.
merda.
Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy.
Parte... O radar não, não é? Jogo, qual o radar, filha da puta? Não. Era pra ser isso aqui não. Pausa. Ah, aqui.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft. Locked, it's chow time.
Target confirmed down. Looking good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this. Another kid showed some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely got his feet wet.
Essa basta. Ah.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Mage 2, missile launch.
You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Locked. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, their trigger
Nice.
settle down.
Caceta.
Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. We'll come. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups. Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs. I can't tell them apart.
A miséria.
Mage 2, box 2.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Mage 2, locked.
split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
To Gollum and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Oi.
Good
Caraca.
going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2.
Oxi.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the air... That means...
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Usia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Usia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Usian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans, but to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osia was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osia released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers.
Caraca, o jeito
No
que
one thought they
lançaram
were
os drones,
capable
velho.
of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osia pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Alguém levou uma mordeira na bunda, velho. Queria zarar da porra.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Usian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Usia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Destruir complexos terrestres inimigos. Pode obter aeronave, um personagem. Árvore. Caça leve desenvolvido. Aumenta a capacidade de teleguiados e a velocidade do míssil padrão à distância da inimigo. Apenas multijogador. Ah, porra. Tá. São grandes pela frequência, presente aéreo, nunca alcançou. Mentira, eu tenho 21.000. Coisa, né?
Squadron, sortie, ASAP.
Não sei se eu fui com um jato bom pra isso. Vamos testar. Vou ver se tá funcionando um negócio aqui. Tá funcionando. Vamos ver esse negócio.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
Intercept! Fire the AA! Get the radar vehicle out of there! We don't have any anti-air weaponry in place yet.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Target destroyed. H2,
The
target
anti-air
down.
radar vehicle's been destroyed! They're going for the radar car!
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Protect the radar vehicle!
Pick up their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Accelerate! We're being attacked by enemy aircraft! Requesting permission to move the vehicle! We can't wait any longer! We need interceptors now! We're using the containers now! Those weapons are meant for tactical flexibility.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars.
2 targets remaining.
That radar was just about to go online! We pushed the plan forward too fast. The base was too far from Allied territory.
Target destroyed.
APC destroyed.
Ai.
H2, enemy has a radar lock on you!
Lockdown bandit.
Missile fired. Evading.
It didn't connect. Range 1 launch missile. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Fox 2.
Enemy on your ass!
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Keep the enemy aircraft away from the base!
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Bandit is in my sights. On your tail! Range 1 launch missile.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Redo the setup.
We're behind the enemy.
Here's some feedback to those forwards. Like your manuals in a language we can understand. Right. Evading.
Missed.
The enemy has a lock on you. Fox 2.
All right. This base is worth destroying.
All aircraft.
Caraca,
Residential area is below you.
Vira.
H2. Vehicle destroyed.
Am I stop?
The base is wrecked.
Missile closing, you better make it.
Locked on.
Missile connected.
Bosta.
Breaking off.
clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too. Enemy transport destroyed. There's more.
We aim over clear ground. School 3, you have to bail out now.
Zone 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worry about staying alive for now.
5 targets remaining.
Lockdown bandit.
Caraca!
Keep your mind focused.
4 targets remaining.
Agora que eu vi que com isso eu fazia, né?
Target destroyed.
Porra. Foi tudo.
Missed. You're mine. I'll make it quick.
Errei.
Fox 2.
Fox 2.
Enemy visual inbound. Evading. Roger 6.
3 targets remaining.
Attack this. Enemy missiles detected. Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear. 15 feet behind the enemy. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
Foi? Oh. Olha os barcos voadores.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and
Oh,
drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Locked.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
Doesn't matter.
He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it.
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning. I'm on this one's tail. Golem Squadron, surround them.
Fox 2. Fox 2.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here. Mage 1 launching missile.
On target 6.
Tem que pegar agora. Ah.
I'm icing up.
Locked.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
I got an enemy in front of me and behind me. 3 enemies to go. Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds, the ice will melt.
Não pegou.
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
Evade! target and ready to attack.
Don't try to read their movements.
Missile.
Watch out. The enemy has a lock on.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ah, bicho, filha de uma égua.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. There's 2 more. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
One to go. Let's get through this without any casualties. Missile launched. Page 2, locking. Miss. That's a miss.
Excellent. You need to run around, take them down one at a time.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
Box 2.
In gun range.
Oi,
Nice kill,
cacete.
Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Current target is on rail.
Cacetada, velho.
You've given us air superior. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now.
Please.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Parte. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Árvore da aeronave. Tem 55 mil. Bombas que miram alvos travados, projetado com projeção planetária. Não tem muito o que fazer. Aqui, pede até 7 pontos de nova como de gelo. Definições padrão. Feito. Bom, emissão. Não sei se aqui, né? De penetrabilidade. Que pode travar até 8 alvos.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete.
Begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch.
Vou ter que sair do bar. Que maravilha.
H2 is away.
Não era pra pular, droga.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation.
É pra pausar.
Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Reinforcements, we're taking too much damage. Enemy reinforcements. I don't like these odds. Don't let those jerks see your kill. Reinforcements, bailing out.
Enemies locked on.
Missile! I can't!
Column 4, Fox 2.
Apertei, tá de sacanagem.
On target 6.
Getting out of bomb. Taking. I can't. I lost control.
Missão geral.
There's a real demon in there.
If you can't evade a missile, use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move, even if you're in a 9G turn.
Friendly paused.
4 remaining.
We're getting around. He escaped into the clouds. He took a bite out of me. Breaking. They got me.
Quick.
3 remaining.
Stayed inside it.
Locked.
Missile fired. Evading. Missed.
Errei. Boa. Vira, né?
10 remaining. Target hit.
Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Ah, tá fácil.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Só?
I haven't even broken a sweat.
They have to be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Putz. Bumerangue gigante, né? Ainda bem que eu trouxe com 8 alvo.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Break, now!
Just waiting for mission.
Errei! Quer dizer, acertei um só.
We'll live through this, Trigger.
Passa direto.
These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Ih.
Damn, they're agile. And there's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
Missile. Missile.
All aircraft, no change in game plan.
Missile.
Destroy the arsenal bird.
Droga.
That thing? God help us. It's hard enough just keeping up with the drones.
Rogue Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Missile.
Essa.
Look at that light from the arsenal bird.
Get your head out of your ass. Stop arguing with the damn drone.
These bandits are fast as hell.
Fox 2.
Oh, foi.
Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron detail. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Gargoyle 1, the enemy squadron is first.
Column 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
This is column 3, column 2's hit!
Status report.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3, break!
Just don't let up. Just try to touch her.
Missile.
We lost another friendly!
Skeleton 3's lost.
Que os flare?
They just keep coming. What's the plan?
Where's that report?
Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat,
Yes.
maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell? Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Quase.
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they knew this earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
We'll go, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Centralizado. O que é fazer?
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
O que tem que fazer? Bota tudo. Ah, tá.
Fox 2.
Locked.
That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
You're mine. I'll make it quick. That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy.
Vira, 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 vira.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative. This is Gargoyle 1. Leaving Operation Airspace with Column 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Column 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. 50-30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile!
Ammunition 0.
Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Column 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an SU-30. Joint tips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and
Vai,
run.
vai, 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 vai.
Got one in my sights.
Column and Mage Squadron, help us!
Get those UAVs off of friends.
Rip Column and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared. I'm scared.
This is not good. Brody, break off.
Mage 2, UAV down. Good up, buddy.
Fourth-rate aircraft. We'll let you take it easy next time.
Mage 2, locked.
Locked on.
Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Não pegou.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shots? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Column and Mage, we owe you a debt. We'll pay it.
Not on my watch.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass!
Let's tie it up now. Trigger, can you help them?
Mage 2, UAV down.
A few seconds could mean life or death for them. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Don't think, focus.
Ah, mas que drone filha de uma égua, velho.
Targeting range of guns.
Agora pegou.
Philip, good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Philip 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak get eaten.
Column 2, get a hold of yourself. Column 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Foi mais um. Engraçado.
Lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now.
Vira, 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 vira.
Sorry.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs. Nothing we owe him one.
An ally's hit. Golem and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Native, valeu pelo
All
follow.
UAVs have been splashed.
Foi tudo? Eu acho que foi tudo.
I said what I had
Caraca,
to say.
agora foi tenso o trambolho, velho.
About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron,
Voltei. Mano, hablo um pouquinho espanhol, então eu vou falar aqui, mas não sei se vou entender. Estou jogando somente modo acompanha por enquanto. Modo online e depois de completar. Acabei de começar. Não sei se... Mas, estou jogando somente o modo campanha por enquanto. Entende o cabo? Onde o cara me larga o jato?
Perfect, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
Entendi. Nossa, nunca saí primeiro. Eu não sei jogar online, acabei de começar. Você não é minha voz, né? Tá. Entendeu o que eu tô falando?
Mage 1 to Golem 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can win wild and do dirty, dirty things.
Caraca, essa missão foi tensa, velho. Você entendeu?
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel 2 was sunk during the attack on Parte. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, the situation is grim.
Próxima missão.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing a stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.